I'm going to guide you how to do some tapping to let go of cravings and change some habits. So wherever you are, it should be safe to do this fully awake with eyes open. So just listen along as I tap on different points, and you tap where I tap. I release and let go of this craving. I let go of this craving, whether it's for a cigarette, for a cookie, or something different. I let go of this urge that I feel. And I just feel anxious when I can't have it, or if I think about not being able to have it. It's like there's something inside of me that needs to be satisfied or fulfilled. And even though I don't know what that is, my habit is that I use this substance to fulfill that. And this craving started maybe a very long time ago. And it may be related to trauma or hurt or emptiness or loneliness. Or maybe related to confusion because maybe there was a lot of fun happening the first time I did it, like being at a party as a teenager or being with a big family dinner with pasta and bread. And my unconscious mind has a lot of associations between this thing that I crave and all the feelings that I want to feel. And life can seem kind of boring, mundane, maybe not that fulfilling. And there's a part of me that really thinks if I could just have that candy or that cigarette or that drink or whatever it may be, that I'll feel better like that first time that I did it, or like many of those times that I did it. And there's all kinds of associations. It's like a spider web of connections, a whole formula in your subconscious mind for how you crave a cigarette, a cookie, or something else. And I invite and allow my unconscious mind to disconnect, dissociate, disentangle, and cut apart all of those connections between all of those memories. The movies that are playing in my mind, the pictures, all the emotions, the things I heard, the things I told myself consciously and unconsciously. And I invite and allow my unconscious mind to disconnect all of those feelings now, all of those associations, and to cut them apart, because you can't unscramble eggs and you can't put Humpty Dumpty back together again. My unconscious mind's now beginning to break these associations apart, and is beginning to forget how to create that craving in quite the same way. Grab your wrist, deep breath in. Peace. So I forgot to have you do a scale of 0 to 10 when we first started. But imagine, supposing that wherever you started it was a 10. Just check in with yourself. Think about the thing that you usually crave, the thing that you usually want, and check in and see if it's any less at all right now. And then we're going to do one more round. And then I want you to save this video, because the more you listen to this, the more you tap, the more you cut apart those associations, you're beginning to cut apart those neural pathways and take you kind of to a neutral place where then you can build something new. I release and let go of all of the associations with this craving. And sometimes I used it to make me feel better when I was stressed or lonely or sad. Or maybe it's something even a bigger type of addiction where I just really am using it to cover up trauma. And I release and let go of all the traumas, all the hurts, all the rejections, all the abandonments, all the betrayals, all the lonely feelings like I don't matter, and it's safe to let all of that go. And I choose to think about all of those little Serenas, for my case, those little children inside of me, all those little selves that felt lonely or sad or neglected. And I choose to have compassion. And I choose to really love all those little boys and girls inside of me. And I choose to have nothing but love, unconditional acceptance, because that's what they're craving. That's what they maybe never got. And maybe I learned to withhold that love and acceptance from myself. And I choose to change that now, and to love all those little selves inside of me, have nothing but love and compassion. and to let go of all the rejections, the hurts, the betrayals, feeling not good enough, like there's something wrong with me, and everything else that's related to this craving, this habit. And it's safe to let it all go, and to know that I am pure innocence, that I deserve nothing but love, and I choose that now. Deep breath in. Peace. One more round. Check in what number you're at. I let go of however this craving presents itself to me. Maybe it's smoking and I have a certain sensation when I breathe it in. Maybe it's the way a certain taste or even a crunch, or maybe an initial rush that I get. And whatever those associations are that may be related to tangible feeling, or the sensation or the taste of something in my mouth, or the sensation of a crunch, or whatever those little micro associations are that don't mean anything in and of themselves, but in my subconscious mind, they're related to, here comes relief, here comes a good feeling, here comes something that I need. And I allow my unconscious mind to reevaluate all of those inputs, those sensations, those tastes, and everything else, to realize that they don't mean anything more than just drinking water or breathing air. And I choose to allow my unconscious mind to begin to now come up with new ways to feel good. Maybe things I haven't thought about in a long time. Maybe I used to like painting, or going for walks in nature, or something that really made me feel connected to myself. And I allow my unconscious mind to remember all those things now and begin to allow those to come into my mind more often, and to give me another choice, a new way to feel good, a new way to feel connected, a new way to feel one within myself and have all of those empty places inside of me filled and fulfilled and satisfied and loved. And I let go of this habit forever now. Grab your wrist, deep breath in. And like I said, I encourage you to save this, do it a few more times. It comes off in layers often. And if you want to explore deeper and get some more personalized session, please check out the link in my bio.